Hello everyone, this is Alejandra Gomez doing another video of how to make a quick and easy card. This time I'm going to be featuring the Cricut Creators, this one, and I'm going to be using this little guide. Anyway, this is going to be following the same layout that I did last time, just different stamp, and again some watercoloring because I'm enjoying it. So anyway, the other thing is I used the same lovely words, and this is the one that has the cut out the words with the shape. So in this case I used the one here, you can see it, the one that says friend, and I just want for you to see it. So it will come like these, and so I already trimmed the words, so I have this is a spare. As far as paper, I'm using the paper named a whole lot of lovely, and same as in the past you've seen me, it has the different colors that is being used. So this is the one that has the nice flowers. So anyway, just want to make sure you knew so you can see it here. So I'm going to be using this side. As far as dimensions, my card base is black, basic black, and this is 5.5 by 8.5. This one is 3.5 by 4.5. This piece of watercolor paper is 3 by 4, and it is important to note that this is watercolor. Then I scrap off the black, basic black, and then this one is 2 3/4 by 3. So pretty much that's what it's gonna be. So the colors that I'm gonna be using before I start, let me show. It's Crushed Curry, Soft Sky, Tranquil Tide, and Basic Black. I'm using Basic Black archival because I'm gonna be watercoloring, and so I need to make sure that the black doesn't smear while I am using water on my paper. So this one you do have to do a little bit stronger just to make sure you have a good coverage of the ink. And so let's just see that. And then the other thing is that press firmly. You do have to make sure you you press firmly and wait a little bit. Do not just do a stamp and that's it, because watercoloring is not as smooth, and so sometimes the image might not go as firm or as crisp as you would like. So that's my tip with that one. Okay, and there we go. So it's very sharp. Let me close the black so I don't have this one all over the place. And I have a piece of paper towel here that I usually use when I am watercoloring. And the first one I'm gonna be using is the soap suede, and I'm just gonna squeeze and then open it so that I have the color on the lid. So I just need to make sure that the tip is wet, and I'm just gonna pick up the color and start coloring. I like watercoloring on watercolor paper because it makes it very easy. You can go dark and light, and every time you put more water it go lighter, so it makes it really easy. The other thing is that you can do shadowing of the images fairly easy. And the other thing that I like is that every single time you do it, you'll get a different piece, you know, a different look, if you will. No two pieces are alike, so that's pretty cool, don't you think? Anyway, so I'm just gonna do in some of that, and and if you're always wondering, I always come up with the color combination for my images out of the design series paper. I think it makes it easier, and I like that from Stampin' Up because everything coordinates better. So in this case I'm using those 3 colors. This is and of course the black, and so I know it will turn out really nice. Anyway, so that's another tip right there. Always use the colors from your design series paper. Then I'm going to be taking the tranquil tide. And every time you switch colors, do clean your brush. In this case, it ain't really gonna matter so much just because I'm gonna be pretty much doing the darker here. So in this case, the cleaning of the watercoloring, of the aqua painter is not as important. But when I do the crushed curry, you'll see that that will be very important. So you see how now I'm doing some shadowing, and it's so easy. I mean, really so easy. Having a watercolor paper makes this coloring super wow. I mean, it really makes it very nice. And then finally, I'm gonna be doing those dots as well, and then those I'm gonna be doing as dark as I can. So I'm gonna be picking up more color, and just take it with the tip of your pen, just a little bit. Here it is. There we go. And this part is where I almost always stop talking when I am concentrated on those details. And again, I guess my brain is just different, or I don't know. It's just weird. I cannot talk and concentrate. So anyway, I guess everyone says that women multitask. I'm not really sure about that one. That might be one of them, but you can tell it here. See? Anyway, now I'm going to be using the crushed curry. I mean, I do multitask and other things, but coloring and talking, no. I think it's a little bit harder. So anyway, so let's just make sure, yes. And I'm going to be taking a little bit. And here is, I'm just doing the horn. And I don't know what kind of a fish this is. I don't even know if this really exists. You know what I'm saying? Usually, I don't know. It's just weird. Usually, yeah, you come with images and you can tell what they are. This one, I'm not sure it really exists, but hey, it's an image. So here is the finished coloring, and you know what? It seems like it might need a little bit more, or like a blending, if you will, with well, let me see. Can I do it here? There you go. There you go. I thought it was too dark. Okay, so there we go. One of the things that I'm going to be adding is a little bit of the wink of Estella to the horn, just to make it shine. I love the glitter look. You have heard me in the past. I love the bling, and so having anything shine, I think it makes it really special. I don't know. So whenever I can, I use the wink of Estelle. I just love it. There we go. So, and usually it's just doing hands. And if you notice, I also cleaned this one because it will pick up some of the color. So, can you see it? I think you can. But anyway, close the watercolor, and let's do assembling. Ooh. All right. So let me just. So we're gonna be folding our card base in half. Card base in half. All right. And let's just play around with how I want it. So I think I'll probably put this one like so, and this one like so. And you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and put the frame. I'm gonna glue that one, and I'm using the fine tip glue pen. I feel like that one makes it so much easier. And like you can hear me in the past, most of the time my preference is to cover almost everything. I know that some people do not cover a lot. They always put a little bit or just dots. I don't know. I think it's one of my pet peeves there, right there. I can't really, I can't. I have to make sure I have glue everywhere. So let's just put it that way. And I'm gonna be putting this one here just to make sure it has some pressure while it's drying. And like in the past, you always want to close your glue so that it's always ready to go anytime you need it. So let's do the gluing at this point. I'm gonna be using fast fuse. Don't you like this side of the paper? I love it. I really do. I probably will be doing a card with that side. And by the way, I've been doing this layout for, I guess, the last few days. I feel like it looks so easy, so nice, that I've been doing a lot more of the same layout. And that's one of the things that I like. I mean, you can pick one layout and then do it over and over again, you know. So if you ever find yourself without any inspiration, do pick one layout and then change it. The colors, the paper, I mean, really, see that? And this one will go this way. So let's just do. Interestingly, this time I didn't pop up using dimensionals anywhere. I glue everything with the fast fuse, which is kind of new for me, you know. I always using dimensionals. And I'm also using this washi tape out of the Pico pattern. And you know what, I'm gonna be just cutting it with my hand. You know what, let me just cut another piece. Okay, this is just the scraps. And I'm going to be putting one somewhere here, and another piece somewhere here. How about that? Isn't that nice? Oh, let me move this thing. So this is my card for today. Hope you like it. I'm having a little fun making this one. And on my previous video, I actually show how to do the same layout with a different stamp. So hope you like it. Also, if you do like this video, do subscribe to my YouTube channel. And also on my Facebook group, I'll have, in my Facebook page, I'll have some information about join my list, and you will get a tutorial to make all these different cards using the same stamp set. I'm having a lot of fun with that stamp set. I'm loving it, how to watercolor. And so anyway, I'll have all the information on the description of this video. Alright, thank you so much, and have a good day. See you soon.